So when you purchase your CrowdPixs account through CrowdPixs.com, you're actually getting a 2-year subscription to a cloud server with 50 gigs of space, and it's called SnapCrowd. So SnapCrowd and CrowdPixs work hand in hand. So the SnapCrowd account, when you log in, gives you the ability to store your contact list, your videos, your music library, your documents, and pictures. So I'm going to click on Pictures to display the albums that I have in here. And I can have multiple albums, and it shows you right here how many there are. There's controls at the bottom of the screen that you can learn about in another video. But as far as using this for your wedding, I'm going to take a picture with my phone here, and I'm going to attach this picture in a text message to my custom MMS address. So basically what you get is an email address, and I just sent that picture, and it's going to go into this wedding folder. That's where mine goes. So I'm going to double click the wedding folder, and it opens up, and there's these 4 pictures in here right now. Now I have the ability to run a slideshow of these images, or I can double click an image and pull it up and see it larger. I can then use the arrow keys on the keyboard. I'm right arrowing through, and you'll notice down in the lower left hand corner it's showing me there's 2 of 4 pictures here. I'm going to right arrow to number 3 and then to number 4. Now if I were to come up here, I can click wedding to go back to the album and see those 4 pictures. And I can go back to album or pictures here to go back to view all of the ones that all the folders that I have. Now here in just a second, this picture that I texted to my custom MS address is going to pop in here. Here it is. And so if this was at your reception and you had some pictures in here and you were running a slideshow, as your guests send pictures, or you yourself send pictures to your custom MMS, your email address, they appear in the slideshow in real time. So it's really nice that from our pictures folder, I have the ability to store all sorts of pictures, and I could have pictures from our engagement, I could have pictures from our childhood, and I can open any one of these folders and run a slideshow of those images at any point through a projector or hooked to a television through a laptop with Wi-Fi, and I can run a slideshow of that. And then at the reception I can set it up and run a slideshow of these images. So in real time, here I go running the slideshow. In real time, as guests send photos, they're going to appear on the screen. You do have the ability down here to change the speed of the images from 1 to 10 seconds. So 1's pretty fast. It's going to rotate through them very quickly and you don't really get time to see the images. I've found that 4 seconds is pretty good, 4 or 5 seconds, depending on how many images, but you could get hundreds of images sent from your guests during your wedding, so it would take a long time to get through them if you had long time periods on the slideshow. But the nice thing about it is, versus paper disposable cameras, you're not having to pay the expense of the cameras, you're not having to pay to process all those pictures. And not only are your guests taking pictures at your wedding, they're actually sending them to you. So those pictures are going to appear in your CrowdPixs account, into your SnapCrowd account rather. So that's pretty much how it works. It's very simple. Go back to the home screen here. So your guests take a picture, they text it to your custom MMS address, it pops into your folder, and you just open that up and run a slideshow down at the bottom of the screen, and that's how you get your live pictures.